Good morning. My name is Michael Conley, and I'm the head cross country coach at Reading High School. And today I was just going to spend a few minutes talking about the season and what new runners coming into the high school that are interested in running cross country can expect. Um, we are really excited for the fall season. We are really hoping that the fall season will be able to occur. We do understand that it will probably look differently if we are able to have a season, and the season's already been pushed back a few weeks to September 14th. So right now we're kind of keeping our fingers crossed that a season will occur because we definitely been working hard and excited for the fall. Um, but I'm just going to go through these quick agenda items. So again, my name is Coach Conley. Been coaching the boys and girls team for about 17 years. The other coaches are Coach Scarbo, who's been with me for 17 years, and Coach Crosby, who is also an English teacher at the high school. We have six great captains in the fall. On the boys' side, Steve Cormier, Andrew Benassi, and Sean Crean. And on the girls' side, Carolyn Narahara, Erin Mulvey, and Olivia Picanos. So we are very hopeful that we're going to have some really strong leaders and veterans on the team, and we're really hoping that we're able to participate this fall. So one of the things that typically happens over the summer weeks is that there are certainly the ability to kind of train and do some training over the summer. So we certainly would encourage you to do that. Um, in a moment, I'll pull up some information on our team website, which is right on the Red Memorial High School Edline webpage, that you can pull up some training programs to guide you. But it's a really good idea to get out and do some training and do some running. If not every day, maybe every other day, combined with some cross training and some push-ups and some sit-ups and some core and some fitness work to make yourself ready for the season. And given the season starting on 9/14, it gives you about 6 weeks to do that. And we would strongly encourage that you do that. Um, the season is it's number one. It's a non-cut sport. We welcome all athletes and all runners of all different levels and ability and skill level. Whether you're a beginning runner or someone that's been running, there's definitely a spot for you on the team. And it's number one, just a really supportive and positive atmosphere that we try to create. And cross country we recognize is a challenging sport, and we just ask that the athletes that come and the student athletes just commit to it and make it maybe not their top priority for the fall season. We know there's academics and other things going on academically and extracurricularly level at the high school, but we do ask that if you're going to be on the cross country team, that you commit to it and you get to practice each and every day, Monday through Friday after school, about 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the afternoon, and on Saturday mornings we do practice as well. So um, it's definitely a commitment, but we think it's a fun place to be. And we've seen a lot of young athletes come in as freshmen and struggle to run a mile at the beginning of the season. And by the end of the season, they're easily doing 4, 5, even 6 mile runs with ease and comfort in racing 3 miles. So um, that's kind of what the season breaks out to be. Typically, is we have a league season where we compete against other teams in the Middlesex League, and we typically would have an opportunity to go against a lot of other teams across the state at invitational races on Saturdays throughout the season as well. But again, all are welcome. We just ask that you commit to it, that you listen, that you work hard, and you come to practice ready to give your best effort. And I think we'll have a fun, positive experience together. You'll find most of the student athletes at the high school that have done cross country. That's what I believe they would tell you. And if our captains were here today, I'm sure they would share that information with you as well. So you can also get some team expectation if you're curious on what the team expectations are. You can download the link right from the website. So essentially, the biggest expectations are is that you just commit and you come to practice, and you're ready to run hard each and every day. As I said earlier, we do practice just about every day after school on a typical fall season, and eventually we have about 1 or 2 meets a week, and we do race 3 miles, so we consider ourselves a competitive racing team. We're kind of here to compete and race at the cross country level. We have an opportunity in the Middlesex League to run on very different terrains and different types of courses across the Middlesex League. Here in Reading, we created a beautiful course in the Reading Town Forest, where we run the trails in the Reading Town Forest just beyond the compost pile, and it's a great, beautiful cross country trail, 5K race. So you'll see a lot of that, as well as some other races that might be structured like more road racing or on grass or so forth. But we do a lot of different types of training. We don't just go out and do miles every day. We do speed work, we do hill work, we do fitness and core work. We do get into the weight room at the high school, and just a lot of different training that goes into it. And I think those athletes and even those parents that get involved in the sport as they spectate their child will see that a lot more goes into the sport as they develop a deeper understanding about cross country. So as I always say in my meetings, cross country is a team sport, and we believe that be strongly, though it's a unique and has individual components. It is a team effort, and it is a team sport based on how the scoring works. So we do ask that folks look at their experience as they're part of something larger than themselves. They're part of being on a team, and as a member of the Reading cross country team at the high school, you're already either a member of the junior varsity or varsity teams, and the season does offer both varsity and junior varsity, and in some cases freshman races as well. You do need to sign up. You can download the 5-step process to sign up for sport at the high school by going to the athletic page at the high school, and we do encourage that you go and take care of that and do the family ID process. You do need to make sure you show proof of a physical within the last 13 months. You do need to take a concussion test, both yourself and a parent, online, and pass in that certification. And those types of things are required. There's a head injury pre-form head injury form that needs to be completed and filled out. So we do encourage you that you go and take care of those steps prior to the season, as you would not be able to participate until you receive your orange card. And you don't want to miss any practice sessions or workouts or meets for not taking care of the 5-step process to sign up for a sport. So that process is laid out pretty closely on the Reading Memorial High School website. We encourage that you go and you take care of that. So very quickly, if you do go and you find our team website, our team page on the website, you can it would look something like this. Still in the process of updating it for the upcoming season. But if you do go to summer training documents here on the right, and you're interested in figuring out more about our team guidelines and more about our summer training programs to get ready for the season, you can download the summer training program PDF packet. And for some of the beginning or varsity runners, you can walk you through some of the weekly activities on a weekly basis throughout the summer months that you should be thinking about doing. And it's essentially a weekly breakdown of runs, either 2, 3, 4, or 5 days a week, and the types of things you could be doing to gradually get yourself prepared for the season. You never want young athletes to come in and do too much too soon. So I would definitely highly encourage you to take a look at the if you're interested in getting started and setting yourself up to have a good season and becoming a student and serious about the sport, that you take a look at it. But long story short is that it's a great place to be. It's a positive atmosphere. We work hard. We have a lot of fun doing it. We try to do different things and workouts every day to keep it fun and interesting. Go to different workout venues, town forest, the trails, the grass along the athletic complex at the high school, the track. We try to do different things to make it interesting and fun. And if you're love running and are curious to check it out, or even get into shape for a winter sport, we encourage you to check out the sport of cross country. That being said, any other questions, folks can email me at the email here, michael.conley@reading.k12.ma.us, if you have any questions prior to the season. And we're going to keep our fingers crossed that we'll have the season beginning on 9/14 this year. That being said, hope everyone stays safe, stays well, stays healthy, and best of luck that we can have a successful start of a school year and hopefully a fall athletic season. Great, thank you.